Hey there. Welcome back. We're diving into something today I think you'll find super interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Networking and mentorship. We're taking a look at this YouTube video from Beyond Success.
Okay.
And their perspective really caught my eye.
What'd they say?
Well, they present these ideas as more than just those like tips and tricks, you know?
Right.
They frame them as fundamental building blocks for success,
Interesting.
both personally and professionally.
Okay, so like foundational to success.
Yeah.
Not just for your career.
Right. It's not just about climbing the ladder. It's about becoming a more well-rounded person through connections and learning.
I like that approach.
Me too. It aligns perfectly with your desire to constantly learn and grow.
Absolutely.
And they kick things off with this idea of building a strong network.
Okay.
And I know what you're thinking.
Another lecture on collecting business cards.
Exactly. But they go deeper.
Okay.
Stressing the importance of meaningful connections.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
They even paint this picture of meeting your future business partner at a conference.
Ooh, that idea of serendipitous connections is so fascinating.
Right.
It's not just about luck, though.
No.
We can actually increase the probability of those chance encounters.
How do you mean?
Well, the wider and more diverse our network,
Yeah.
the more opportunities we have to stumble upon something unexpected and valuable.
I see.
And here's something that might surprise you.
Okay.
Research shows sometimes it's our weak ties.
Weak ties.
Yeah, those acquaintances we don't interact with regularly.
Oh, okay.
They can end up opening doors to possibilities we never even considered.
Wow. So just being open to conversations, even with people outside of my usual circles,
Right.
could lead to who knows what.
Exactly. You never know.
But how do I actually put myself in those situations?
Okay, good question.
It's not like I can just wander around hoping to bump into my destiny.
Right. Well, that's where proactive networking comes in.
Okay.
Think about it. Joining groups related to your interests.
Attending industry events.
Yeah.
Or even just striking up conversations with people at your local coffee shop.
Interesting.
It's about intentionally creating those environments
Okay.
where those serendipitous encounters are more likely to occur.
I like that.
Have you ever experienced the power of weak ties firsthand?
Actually, yes. Just the other week, I was chatting with someone at a bookstore.
Oh, yeah.
We just happened to reach for the same book.
No way.
And it turned out they had a connection to a guest I'd been trying to book for this very show.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Never would have guessed that browsing for books could lead to that kind of opportunity.
It really highlights how those small interactions can have a ripple effect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It really does show how important it is to stay open to those connections wherever we go.
Couldn't agree more.
So building on that idea of valuable connections, the video then shifts to mentorship.
Okay.
And how much a mentor can accelerate your journey. They highlight how mentors can save you time.
By helping you avoid mistakes they've already made.
So their experience becomes your shortcut.
I love that analogy.
Right.
And it makes me think about how much time I've wasted trying to figure things out on my own.
Yeah.
When I could have just asked someone who'd already been down that path.
It's so true.
The video uses the example of starting a business,
Yeah.
and it really resonated with me.
Yeah. I could see how.
Having a mentor who's been there, done that, to guide you through the initial chaos could be invaluable.
Absolutely. And think about how this applies to your own goals and aspirations.
That's a good point.
What challenges are you currently facing?
Well,
Where a mentor's experience could provide valuable insights.
I'm realizing that I tend to focus on the skills I need to learn,
Yeah.
but I haven't really considered the value of finding someone who can guide me through the practical application of those skills in a real world setting.
Right. It's like having a map versus having a guide who's already walked the terrain.
That's a great way to put it.
So the video also emphasizes that mentorship is a two-way street.
Oh, right. It's not just about receiving wisdom.
Exactly what does it mean to be a good mentee?
What do you think?
Being a good mentee involves being prepared,
Okay.
asking thoughtful questions,
Yeah.
and most importantly, taking action on your mentor's advice.
So it's about more than just showing up empty-handed, expecting to be spoon-fed knowledge.
Right.
It's about being an active participant in the learning process
Exactly.
and contributing to the relationship.
It's a partnership.
Exactly.
And speaking of active participation and collaboration,
Yeah.
the video then delves into the benefits of working with peers,
Okay.
which I think is crucial and often overlooked in discussions about success.
Interesting.
They emphasize that it's not just about teamwork. but about mutual growth and development.
So like more than just getting the task done.
Right. It's about learning and growing together.
I see.
They give examples like study groups and masterminds, where individuals come together to share ideas,
Okay.
challenge each other, and collectively elevate their understanding.
You know, that really resonates with me.
Yeah.
I've always found that I learn best when I'm bouncing ideas off of others
Me too.
and getting different perspectives.
It's so valuable.
Yeah, it really is.
And if we think about your own interests,
Okay.
like think about the potential of joining professional groups or online communities, ones that are related to your field.
Okay.
Imagine engaging in discussions with people who share your passions and challenges.
Yeah, that would be cool.
The exchange of ideas, feedback resources.
Right.
In those spaces, it can be incredibly valuable for everyone.
I'm starting to see how all these pieces fit together.
Yeah,
It's like building this ecosystem for success, you know?
I like that.
Starting with that network foundation.
Yeah.
Then you're adding the support of mentorship and now expanding outwards through collaboration with peers.
That's a great way to visualize it.
It's not just about individual effort anymore.
No.
It's about leveraging the collective intelligence and support of a community.
I love that.
The video even mentions how collaboration can boost credibility.
Oh, really?
Working on joint projects showcases your combined strengths.
Right.
And can open doors that might be closed to you individually.
It's a win-win scenario.
Totally.
By collaborating, you're not only learning and growing alongside your peers, but you're also expanding your network and building a stronger reputation.
It's like that saying, if you want to go fast, go alone.
If you want to go far, go together.
That's a great quote.
It is.
All right, so we've got networking, mentors, collaboration, and the video then focuses on giving back to your network.
Okay.
They call it reciprocity.
So paying it forward.
Exactly. Networks thrive when everyone contributes.
Makes sense.
And it doesn't have to be some grand gesture.
Right.
Like they give simple examples like offering advice, making introductions, even just being a cheerleader for someone.
I like that.
It's about recognizing that a strong network is built on mutual support.
And generosity.
Right.
You know what's fascinating to me here
What?
is the power of genuine support.
Oh, how so?
When we help others without expecting anything in return, it creates this sense of trust
Yeah,
and deepens our connections.
I see.
People remember those who helped them along the way
Oh, yeah, for sure.
and are more likely to reciprocate in the future.
Right. So it's not just about what we can get from our network. It's about what we can contribute.
Exactly.
It's about being that person you'd want to have in your own network.
Right. Someone who's supportive
Helpful.
and genuinely invested in the success of others.
I like that.
And that brings us to the final strategy from the video,
Okay, what's that?
attending financial seminars. Now, this might seem a bit specific,
Yeah, Will.
but I think it speaks to a broader principle
Okay.
of seeking out opportunities for both learning and networking.
Okay, I'm listening.
The video highlights the dual benefit of attending these events.
Okay.
You gain knowledge about finances,
Yeah.
but you also have the chance to connect.
With like-minded people.
Exactly, and experts in the field.
That makes sense.
They even give an example of finding potential collaborators at a financial seminar
Oh, wow.
while also learning new investment strategies.
So it's like killing two birds with one stone.
Exactly.
I'm starting to see how this applies to more than just financial seminars, though.
Right.
Conferences, workshops, webinars.
Yeah. Any event related to our interests
Offers that chance to learn and connect.
simultaneously.
But I have to admit, I've been to events where I just felt lost in the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Not really sure how to make meaningful connections.
That's understandable.
Do you have any tips for making the most of these opportunities?
I do.
Okay, tell me.
Active engagement is key.
Okay.
It's not enough to just show up and listen passively.
Right.
Take notes, ask questions,
Yeah.
and make an effort to follow up with people afterwards.
So it's about being intentional and turning those interactions into relationships.
That's the goal.
So it's about treating these events as more than just information gathering sessions.
Right.
They're also opportunities to expand our network.
And build those valuable connections.
I like the difference between reading a book,
and having a conversation about it.
yes, with someone who shares your interests.
The engagement and exchange of ideas brings the knowledge to life.
I love that analogy.
And it reminds me of this study I read
Oh, yeah.
about how active participation in learning leads to deeper understanding and retention.
Interesting.
When we engage with the material, ask questions, share our thoughts.
Yeah.
We're not just passively absorbing information.
Right.
We're actively constructing knowledge.
And making it our own.
Exactly. And the same principle applies to networking.
How so?
The more actively we engage with others,
Yeah.
the more meaningful and impactful those connections become.
That's a powerful insight.
It is.
It's not just about showing up. It's about showing up ready to connect
Learn.
and contribute.
Exactly.
You know, it's funny. This whole conversation has me reflecting on my own journey.
Yeah.
How so many of my successes can be traced back to these seemingly chance encounters and collaborations.
That's true.
It makes you realize how much those connections really do matter.
Even the unexpected ones.
Yeah, exactly. It's not always about formal networking events
Right.
or exchanging business cards.
Right.
Sometimes the most valuable connections just emerge
From what?
from simply being open, curious, genuinely interested in the people around us.
Exactly. That authentic interest
Yeah.
sparks genuine connections, which often lead to unexpected opportunities down the road,
We never know where a simple conversation might lead us.
or who we might meet along the way.
It's like that saying,
What's that?
the most interesting people are the ones interested in others.
I like that.
Have you been thinking about exploring any events or communities
Let me think.
that align with your interests?
Actually, there's this conference on sustainable living.
Oh, cool.
I've had my eye on it for a while now.
What's it about?
It brings together experts, researchers,
Okay.
even everyday people who are passionate about creating a more eco-friendly world.
Sounds interesting.
And really interested in this panel discussion they have.
Oh, yeah. What's it on?
It's all about reducing plastic waste.
That's a great topic.
I'm trying to learn more about it.
That sounds fascinating.
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
What are you hoping to gain from the experience?
Well, I'm hoping to learn about solutions
Okay.
for reducing plastic waste, of course,
Yeah,
and connect with people and organizations working in that space.
I see.
I'm also looking forward to the networking opportunities.
Right, those chance encounters and conversations we talked about.
Exactly.
Before we wrap up,
Okay.
I want to bring it back to our listener.
Yeah, let's do that.
We've covered a lot today.
I have.
Building a strong network, finding mentors, collaborating with peers.
Giving back and actively engaging in learning opportunities.
It's a lot,
It is, but it's a powerful toolkit for success.
for sure.
What's one key takeaway you hope our listener walks away with?
If I had to choose just one,
Okay.
it would be this. Start small.
Oh, I like that.
Don't feel like you have to do everything at once.
Right.
Pick one strategy that resonates with you
Uh-huh.
and take one small step this week to put it into action.
What kind of small step?
It could be reaching out to a potential mentor,
Okay.
joining an online community,
Yeah.
or even just sending a thank you note to someone in your network.
It's about those consistent actions,
Exactly.
even if it's just one small step at a time.
Those small steps lead to big results over time.
Absolutely. Well, folks, that wraps up our deep dive into networking and mentorship.
Hope you enjoyed it.
We hope you found it insightful and inspiring.
And remember,
Yeah.
the journey of connection, learning, and growth is ongoing.
It really is.
So keep exploring, keep engaging.
And keep building those meaningful relationships that'll help you thrive.
Until next time.
Keep diving deep.